Good morning, everyone. See you again on this video. So this video is for the chapter 3, part 2, um, multimedia subject. Okay, let me share with you the slide. So on the previous video, uh, we covered on the requirement modeling. So for this video, we are going to learn the design concept in the chapter 3. And this is the other contents of chapter 3. Um, as I always remind you, um, please get the ebooks, okay? And this is the ebooks, and get the chapter, go to the chapter 12. There is a design concept in there, in this reference book, okay? So my explanation may not enough for you to understand, so you have to go and get the books. Okay. Next is a design concept. Why design stage is important. Fulfill requirement, readable and understandable. Bug free, there is no bug on your design. And last one, pleasurable. So this is basically the translating analysis model to design model. So we have all these components, applications requirement. This is on the previous video, right? Class model, scenario based model, behavioral model, and flow model. And after we finish this one, we go to the design model. So design model consists of data class design, architectural design, interface design, component level design. So this is all the element of design model. So after we done the analyze the requirements, then next we need to design our multimedia system. Okay, so this is the step or process dimension and abstraction dimension of design model. Um, we have the architecture element, interface element, components level elements, deployment level element. Deployment level, we deploy the system, all right? Component level, we develop the system using coding or any program. Interface, how we want to do interfacing to the user. So this is the architecture elements. So this is the elements in the design model. There are 5 elements: data design, architectural design, interface design, component level design, deployment level design. So this is the step 1, 2, 3, 4, deployment level design. Okay, so data design element, where we are going to put our data, because data is very important. So we need to have a data storage. So this is a data design element. So how are we going to manage the data? How to mining the data, manipulate the data, and analyze, do the analysis of algorithm. Second element is architectural design element. Okay, configuration information. This is the architectural design element. Read sensor, access again, setup, format for display. So we have a configuration information from the data storage. Next element is interfacing. How we are going to interface with the user. It must be very easy to use or user friendly, because user don't understand the program or the coding. So we have to prepare a very friendly, user friendly interface, so that easy for user to use our multimedia system. Next is a design model elements. How we are going to design. Normally this is involve a code, right? We do a programming for our multimedia system. So this is at the level of component level design elements. Then the last one, after we finish all, we deploy, deliver to the customer or to the client. So that is the design concept. Next is architectural design in chapter 13. So you can go and refer to the reference books. What is an architectural design? Representation that enable effectiveness analysis. Why it is important? Enabler for communication between stakeholders. Stakeholders means that people who are involved in this project, people who have uh, interest, to this project. So highlights early design decision, show how structure and common components work together. So this is the style, architectural style. Data center architecture, data flow architecture, call and return architecture, layered architecture. So this is all the style. Okay, so data center architecture, we have a data store. So this is the element that um, interact to the data store. Client software uh, is a interact with the data store. Okay, so this is the data flow architecture. Okay, the data will flow from the beginning until the end. Then we have all the filter. Call and return architecture. So this is the main program, controller subprogram, application subprogram. So this is, we call it call and return architecture. So this is the layered architecture. We have a component, application layer with the layer, core layer. So this is the architecture of layered architecture stages. Okay? How to design? So draw the architectural context diagram map using data flow. So first we have to draw the architectural context design, and then we um, map using the flow diagram. Okay, so we map, we do we are mapping of the diagram. Okay, based on the design of the system. So this is the example architectural context diagram. The civilian, remember this case, the surveillance system enable the homeowner to configure the security system. So the interface display prompting message and status information. So we can design the architecture based on this case. So we have a superordinate, actors, subordinate, and we have peers. So this is all the um, all the terms or all the keywords or the point for the architectural context diagram. Okay, so we can plot the diagram, context diagram. Superordinate system, we have a cloud database, we have a telephone line. Actors is homeowner security system. Peers is alarm, camera. Subordinate system is sensor one, sensor two, and sensor. So this is all the block that interact to each other. So this is the example of the architectural context design. So next we map using data flow diagram. So this is the mapping. We can map. So we have a main program, controller subprogram, application subprogram. Okay, and last one also we can get the application subprogram. Consider the same case. So this is how we transfer the problem to the flow diagram. So we get this level 0 flow diagram, application interface, surveillance system. Then we have application interface. The output goes to the application interface, alarm, and telephone line. Um, so this is also the same thing. The map using data flow diagram, level 1. It is more detailed compared to the level 0. So this is level 2. Level 3 is more detailed flow diagram. Okay. Uh, so this is also flow diagram. Perform second level factoring, and we have a final structure of the flow diagram. Why can't we just code directly? Sometimes we don't follow this systematic design, But when you write a code, it is actually without um, without you aware, you are following all the steps. But maybe um, we are not documented that. But the flow is actually we follow all the design, all the element, structural design or whatsoever. Okay. So why can't we just code directly? Too many stuff. I'm tired already. So if you don't follow the step, you feel like if you write a big coding, sometimes it's difficult to manage. It's not systematic. If there is an error, so maybe it's difficult for you to find it. Right? Okay. So this is all the key point in the chapter 3. Okay. So class activity, now design the architecture for your respective project title. So I will give you later on the project. Okay, so that's all for chapter 3. Once again, I would like to remind you that you read the reference book. If you don't understand, please WhatsApp me. We can have a discussion. All right. Okay, so just get ready for your test. Test we covered on the chapter 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So till now, till next video, I will stop here. See you again. Bye bye.